Back to today broadcast. In fact, this issue of Nnamdi Kanu and the Nigerian government, it is something that they don't even know what they can do about it. They don't. They have tried all their best, all their possible best to silence him and to shut him down by all means, but there is no way for that. Now, it is no more Ted Cruz, it is no more Rory Moore, and it is no more other people that we used to hear. Now the US Congress, a man from the US Congress, he has now risen up for Nnamdi Kanu. And this man is a new person. You are going to watch him here and you are going to watch what he say. So don't skip any part of it. Make sure you watch it to the end. He says his name is John James, US Congressman, one of the US Congressman that is speaking in the White House. So he's now out, start speaking for Nnamdi Kanu release and for the injustice that is happening in the courts and the way they judged his case, his matter. The way they judged his case, they did not do it very well. That Nigerian government, they should look into what they are doing and they should judge it according to the law, not by manipulation, not by many other things. In fact, you are going to watch, as you're about to watch, like, subscribe, and share it for everyone to see things happening in Nigeria and all that our very interesting video that is here that you also like to watch. Just make sure you watch it to the end. And I would like your comment down below.
United States Congressman has formally called on the Nigerian government to ensure that all legal proceedings involving detained indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, adhere strictly to Nigeria's constitutional obligations and international human rights standards. Representative John James, Republican of Michigan, on May 22, 2026, introduced House Resolution 1321 titled, Calling on the Government of Nigeria to ensure...
Yes, that is the update concerning the Nnamdi Kanu's matter. They should ensure that that decision follows Nigerian constitution. Well, in this particular session of this video, I'm going to show you guys the honest confession. Confessions are coming out, though this is not the first time people have been confessing about their love for Igbo people. In fact, this lady cannot hold her own, though she was doing as if she's playing, but she's very serious with her love for the Igbos. And she also revealed that it's not only them from the north that, love Igbos wholeheartedly, that the Yorubas envy the Igbos, the way Igbos progress. And you know that one time a white man came and studied the Igbo man, especially the Igbo financial breakthrough, how Igbos do this, their boy business system. You carry your brother, you train him, you settle him, he establish his own. They came and studied it and say, wow, it has not been done anywhere. You see, Igbos are very good in finding out things. We are just like, we are the Jews in Africa. We find out, you discover things. That is how an Igbo man is genetically made. So nobody can take it away from you, boss. You see? So, but without wasting time, let's listen to this lady and hear from her directly what she's saying.
You see, we Hausas, we are jealous of the Igbos. We are so, you see, our people, we are jealous. We are very jealous of the Igbos. You see, the Igbos, we are jealous of their business style. We are jealous of the fact that they can easily merge in different places. And see, we are not the most jealous people of the Igbos. The Yorubas, they jealous the Igbos pastors. They jealous the fact that they have this brotherly love. They want to carry each other along. They jealous it. So because of that, they think that the Igbo people are like trying to stay in one corner, like, oh, these people are trying to take over. So that jealousy is what made them to pair with the Hausa people.
Okay, when I don't hear them now, and she talked about the Yorubas also. And without mincing word, another guy was saying that, in fact, the guy was, you know, it's normal thing on social media. You see people talk good, people talk bad about a particular set of people. You know, we are used to it, and most times what we say is true about set of people. It's very, very true. So this guy don't hide anything. He was, you know, vomiting everything raw about the Yoruba people. Well, let's watch him, and we are going to come back for more.
Yoruba people manage. You will feel like bandit is killing you, but they're not killing you. Is that clear? Until if you people remain one, if you people go know, is that clear? Until people die finish, remain one. When I go get sense. When I go get sense, I never see something.
So you've just watched that this talk from that guy, and that reminds me what happened in 2023. You see tribalism being, you know, being exposed during that election, particularly at Lagos. You see some group of Southwesterners, you know, threatening that Igbos must not vote here, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Now, after Igbos no vote in Lagos, finally, is it not Peter Obi that won Lagos? Because the result cannot be tampered with. Now, what is happening in that Southwest generally? After protecting your tribesman, what is happening there? Is it not attack, killing, kidnapping? Almost all the states in Lagos, in the Southwest now. And yet, your man is there, your ethnic person is there. Can you see how they carried your brain box? Your brain box. Now they go battery for the. That's why an Igbo man is not easily coerced. He's genetically in us. You don't just coerce. You don't just say, oh, okay, let's go. Hey, Igbo people voted for Obasanjo wholeheartedly because they know, they have studied Obasanjo and they've studied and know the stuff he was made of. I will tell you the truth. Take it to the bank. Igbo's don't majorly do this tribalistic thing. All we care is who will deliver. Person that will deliver the country and give people rest of mind, better the economy, let people move freely and do their business. We don't care which tribe you are from. You see, that is the way Igbo man is made, and you cannot take it away from them. Well, let's watch this, and we'll come back when I conclude.
You're not afraid for your life. And what happened? I am dead already. And at what happens, if anything happens to you now, do you have protection plans? Do you think this dream is realizable without a war? And are you prepared to fight another war?
This dream can be realized without a war. And let me put it this way, as soon as the people, the various ethnic groups in Nigeria realize what Nigeria means to each and every ethnic group, they will subscribe to our position. So it is realizable without a war. Before the white man came, let me ask you this, because it's an interview, which means you can ask me questions and I can ask you. Before the white man came, was there any Nigeria? Before the white man came, did Nigeria exist? It's a simple question that I'm asking you. Did Nigeria exist before?
It didn't, no.
It didn't exist. Then why are African people, black people dying over something that they did not create? Did any Yoruba man create Nigeria? The answer is no. No Igbo man created Nigeria. No Hausa man did. No Fulani man did. No Kanuri man did. No Jukun man did. When you come to Nigeria, it's always a debate about, it is our turn. It is our turn. It is our turn to rule. Now there are over 250 main ethnic groups in Nigeria. If you keep rotating the presidency every 8 years to each and every ethnic group, times 8 by 250, how many years are you going to get? So some people will die many times over. They will reincarnate many times over. The presidency hasn't come to them. Nigeria is a joke and an absolute mess. It was not created by black people. Therefore, it cannot be sustained by black people. I want to see an Africa where a Yoruba nation, a Yoruba mega nation extends from Togo all the way to Edo State. That's what I want. Because that is authentic Africa. I don't know why Africans are so beholden to something that's alien to them. Are you a white man? The leader that created Nigeria is a white man. What are you doing as an African defending something that a white man created out of, should I say, a racist intent? Nigeria was an ordinary company, Royal Niger Company, an ordinary business venture that the British converted into a nation. And Africans are killing themselves, trying to maintain something that a white man created. Sometimes I wonder what type of God made African people. I don't understand it. And that is why you have this neo-colonialism. That is why the British High Commissioner had to go to Tinubu to ask him, how do you end this protest? Because if this protest continues, you're jeopardizing our oil. Nnamdi Kanu can use it as an advantage to go and get Biafra. They asked the army to go in and kill people. You people are being ruled by your colonial masters. Your fate is not in your hand. You're in a country that is 60 years old, so to speak. There is no electricity. If I am a Nigerian, I can't come out and say I'm a Nigerian. I'll be ashamed of myself. For 60 years, you have no electricity. For 60 years, no good roads. For 60 years, no good schools. For 60 years, your politicians are traveling abroad for medical treatment. I ask you, what is there to be proud of about Nigeria? Name one thing you can be proud of. Name one thing. It's a question I'm asking you, Dele. Tell me one thing you can be proud of in Nigeria.
Nigerians are amongst the brightest people in the world, including the Igbo people, of which you are one. You are a very brilliant man. That is Nigeria in your DNA.
I was born a Biafran, not a Nigerian. Nigeria is a historical mistake.
Was there a birth certificate at that time that wrote Biafra on it?
Of course, yes. You want me to show you? I'll show it to you. I can email it to you. It's not here with me right now. I can email it to you. My person is Biafra.
I don't mind.
I will email it to you. So you see, what I'm asking is, if Nigeria never existed until the white man came, why are you as a black African man defending it? What's the white man created? Why? When you have Yorubas in Benin Republic, Yoruba is in Togo, they speak your language, they eat your food, they dress the same way you do, you have the same culture, the same value system, the same orientation, and I'm asking you, and the white man came from Europe and said, oh, you are Yoruba from Togo, you speak French. You're Yoruba from Benin Republic, you're going to speak French. But you, you're Yoruba from Nigeria, you speak English. Are people not perturbed by that? That level of dehumanization, that level of subjugation. You see, one thing that shocks me about Africa and their class of intellectuals is the fact that they are willing to swallow hook, line, and sinker anything the colonial master gives to them. And I've asked you this very question. Can you go to Europe and create a country as a black man? The answer is no. Then why must you accept what a white man is doing in Africa? Do you see why we are poor and very backwards? Do you see why Nigeria can never have 24 hours of electricity? Never, ever, ever, ever. Because the foundation is faulty. The orientation of Fulani Janja, people were protesting SARS killings in the south. Fulani people in the north, you are busy having fun and laughing and smiling. And you want to be in the same country with them. Your value system, your reasoning, your understanding, your orientation can never ever be the same. Never be the same. Why did Britain leave the EU? Then I'm asking you, are they not Christians? Are they not Democrats? Don't they believe in free trade and voting people in and voting them out? But then, why did Britain leave the EU? Why? The same Britain that left the EU is asking me not to leave Nigeria. Nigeria that is only 100 years old. Your grandfather was not a Nigerian. Was not. So why must you throw away the history of your family, the rich history of Yoruba people? Because a white man called the place Nigeria. Why must you do that? Why? Can I go to England and name them and name them Albania and say all your history is now gone? We are doing our ancestors a disservice. And let me tell you why Black Africa cannot go forward. Some people, not you, some people accepted this nonsensical balkanization of Africa with their useless flag independence. And your ancestors are in the grave. Your ancestors that existed before the white man was born, they're in the grave. You jettison their history and their identity. You banish it, you denigrate it, you insult them by accepting this garbage called Nigeria, and you want them to be happy with you. That is why no Black African country can see development. No Black, you see South Africa. When whites were running South Africa, everything was good. Now Blacks took over. Look at what is happening. Because even the land of Africa itself is angry with us. We went to school for a reason. The reason why you go to school is to question certain things. And the question is this: why is it that you as an African, you're willing to kill, to die for something a white man created when they cannot do the same thing for you? You see how they are not equal to us. You see why they are always better than us. And nobody can tell me with any ounce of conviction or justification the reason why Yoruba people should be in Togo, in Benin, and in Nigeria. Why can't they be in one country, same way that the English people are in one country in England? Or should I say in the UK? These are the things that we must ask ourselves.
Are you not afraid for your life? And what happens?
I am dead already.
And at what happens if anything happens to you now? Do you have protection plans?
I am dead already. I was pouring some water to apologize. I am dead already. The only thing that can bring me back to life is Biafra. This life is meaningless without freedom, not just freedom. As I said before, I traveled to England to study for a reason and for a purpose. You cannot tell me that in England they have gas piped all the way from the Scottish gas fields. There is 24 hours a day electricity. There is gas. If you're homeless or if you're unemployed, the government can give you what is called housing benefit. You can pay your rent and live in a decent home. They also give you money to feed as well. If I cannot do those things for my people, then my life is meaningless. So as I am right now, I'm already dead. I'm only waiting for Biafra to revive me and to resuscitate me. And I do pray that most other Africans should feel the way that I do. Because Africa is a failure because we fail to address the core and the key issues affecting our lives. We intend to change that. And by the grace of God Almighty in heaven, we shall be successful. My life doesn't matter anymore. What matters is Biafra. Everything else is irrelevant. And the zoo government, they know it. Everything is irrelevant. The only thing that matters to me, God is my witness, is Biafra, nothing more. I don't have a car. I have nothing. The only promise I said to God is, give me Biafra, that's all. I don't want anything else. What am I doing with money? What am I doing with cars? I don't need them. The Biafra I don't need.
Now, someone says, if you disagree so vehemently with the English people for what you believe they've done in Nigeria, how come you accept their protection?
They are not protecting me. I'm sure if they have a chance to kill me, they will kill me. They're not protecting me. The only people that ever protected me was the state of Israel. Nobody else has ever protected me. Only Israel did. So if they have a chance to kill me, they will kill me. What protection is the person talking about? I said it before. Chief Obafemi Awolowo went to UK to study. Chief Obafemi Awolowo, because there's one good thing about the UK. If you study there, your eyes will open. You see how vocal and vociferous the protest in London was. Because we understand their game, we know the way they play it, and we feel sorry for our people that they cannot see what we have seen. But one day, who knows, their eyes may open. But as I keep saying, anything we do to ensure that freedom comes, not just to Biafra, to Duduwa, but to everybody, every ethnic group, I am all for it.
So could you tell me a bit about your project, the Radio Biafra?
Radio Biafra
of the radio freedom under Abacha. So I know a bit about pirate radios. So that's why I'm asking.
It's not a pirate radio. It's not pirate. Radio Biafra is registered in England. It's not a pirate radio. It is actually registered. It's not a pirate radio. That was the argument they were making before. And when they asked the UK to shut down Radio Biafra, UK told them we can't. It's a legitimate business. You know, it's a legitimate concern in the UK, so we can't shut it down. So it's not pirate. And we build our own transmitters. I don't know if you know that. The FM that you listen to in Lagos, if you're in Lagos right now, if you hear my voice tomorrow morning or the voice of any of the presenters tonight, we built ourselves. I believe in encouraging ingenuity. Everything we have, we built ourselves. Because, of course, God is with us. And our mission and cause is noble. That is the history of Radio Biafra, and we keep expanding. And I do hope that before this month runs out, which is just a few days away, that Radio Biafra will be in Katsina broadcasting in Daura. Radio Biafra will be in Daura broadcasting. And they will complain, but they can't do anything about it. Because we are far ahead of them.
What are you doing in Daura when you said Buhari is not there? So what will you be doing in Daura?
No, they challenged us. Their MDC challenged us. They said they're going to buy equipment worth, 700 million to distort what we are doing. So in response, I said I'll put a radio inside Daura and I'm going to do it. I will. There'll be FM in Daura very soon. If you get in the Janjaweed,
you cannot be jammed.
Who can jam it? Who is the person who can jam it? This is the technology from Biafran and they cannot do anything about it. That is why the Kaduna line is running helter-skelter to stop Biafra, because they know that once Biafra comes, maybe an African country can now put a man on the moon. They don't want that because they know what we can do. And I'm saying it out in the open. They should try all they can to stop us. They cannot stop us. Eventually, we're going to win.
Okay. So do you have a map for Biafra? Where will it start from and where will it end?
First of all, do you know that if I ask you now, Dele, how many states do you have Igbo people in Nigeria? How many states will you tell me? This is a simple question.
I will say everywhere.
No. I mean where they are indigenous to, where they come from. There could be Igbo people in Lagos, are not from Lagos. The Igbo people. If I ask you right now, how many states in Nigeria do you think that Igbo people are indigenous to? How many would you say? 5 Southeast states? After all, that is the Igbo territory. Is that what you say?
Yes.
I have a surprise for you. It is 13. Igbo people are indigenous to 13 states of Nigeria. 13. As I told you, those who created Nigeria are in charge of Nigeria. And in order to weaken, to diminish, to render irrelevant every aspiration of an Igbo man, Britain decided to advise the Janjaweed Caliphate to keep redrawing the map until we now have only 5 states. Igbo people are in 13 states. And now let me answer your question. The map of Biafra starts from wherever women tie 2-piece wrapper and ends where they stop tying 2-piece wrapper. In other words, Biafra land starts from Kogi in the north, in Igala land, Idoma, Igede, all the way to Igodomikodo, Idu land, in Udo, and going down to Bakassi, after Cross River State, and to Bonny and to Bobo in the south. All these are Biafran territories because if you go there, all the remaining 30 people.
The 13 states. I want the 13 states, please.
You want me to name for you the 13 states that make up?
Yes, please.
Kogi, are there Igbo people in Kogi? I'm sure the answer is yes.
Yes.
Indigenous. Are there Igbo people in Edo State? Yes. We agree. In Edo State, there are Igbo people. I'm not talking about Ubiaja, which is Ishan. We'll come to that later. I'm even talking about a place called Igbo Akere. Igbo Akere. Are there Igbo people in Delta State? Yes. Are there Igbo people in Benue? In Benue State, I'm asking you, Izi community is in Benue State. They speak Igbo. The largest market you have in Benue belong to the Igbo communities in Benue State. Are there Igbo people in Cross River? Yes. So Igbo people are in Cross River. Are Igbo people in Akwa Ibom? Yes. Itu is in Akwa Ibom. There are Igbo people. Are there Igbo people in River State? Are there Igbo people there? Of course there are. 90% of River State is Igbo. Are there Igbo people in Bayelsa? And you'll be shocked. YES is the answer. There are Igbo speaking people inside Bayelsa itself till tomorrow morning. The same way you have Igbo people in Ondo. Are there Igbo people in all the 5? I've counted for you the 6 states that make up the so-called South. Imo, Abia, Anambra, Ebonyi.
Yeah, you've mentioned 9 now. 9 states. 1, 2, 3. Kogi, Edo, Benue, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, Rivers, Bayelsa, Ondo.
Have you added? No, not in Ondo. We're not in Ondo. Igbo is not in Ondo. What is in Ondo is Ijo. Ijo is in Ondo, not Igbo. But okay. Ijo is Biafra. And we'll get to that later. And then you add the 5 southeastern states. You have Imo, you have Anambra, you have Enugu, you have Ebonyi, you have Abia. Add all of them together.
Imo, Anambra, Ebonyi, Abia,
Enugu.
1, 2.
Add it to the 6.
Okay.
5 southeastern states.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think one is missing somewhere.
One is where one cannot be 6 states. 6 states of the South, 5 states of the Southeast, then Kogi and Benue, and then you get 13. In all these places, you have. I'm not telling you about where they are trading, where they are doing business. People from there are Igbo. They are indigenous.
I think Kogi would agree to go with Biafra.
No, it's about a referendum. We are asking. What we're asking for is that part of Kogi where women tie 2-piece wrapper. That's all. Your mother will tell you where you come from. If you look at your mother when she dresses up to go to church or to go to a function and she's tying 2-piece wrapper, one on top of the other, then you know you're a Biafran. And I'm telling that's what they do in Kogi, in Enugu State, in Benue State, in Cross River State, all the way down. You can go all the way down to Edo State. It is there till tomorrow morning.
Don't you think you are likely to hit the brick wall if you try to go expansionist, if I could put it that way?
I am an Igbo man. With all due respect, my dear brother, the Yorubas may be comfortable leaving Yoruba people in Togo and the Benin Republic and calling somebody from Sokoto State their brother. I don't intend to do that. Wherever you have Igbo people, they must be together as one. We are not leaving anybody behind. We cannot leave anybody behind. It was the Fulani Janjaweed and the British that caused this problem. You cannot come to my land, you take an Igbo community, you give them to Benue, you give them to Kogi, and you say that from the north. Or Haneso may tolerate it, I will not tolerate it. I can't tolerate it. I am not going to leave one single Igbo community anywhere. They must be part of Biafra. They must be part of Biafra.
What happens? Let's say the other people that you are fighting get to vote and they decide to call you bluff and say, okay, Igbo people in Kaduna, in Katsina, in Sokoto to detain Israel. How will that fit into your plan? Quite frankly,
Before you answer, let me do it as a common warning. And what if the Igbos in those places say they are not interested in joining you?
hallelujah, we say good riddance. Everything we are doing is based on the consent of the people. There must be a referendum, or should I say referenda, which is the plural, right across the board. We are going to ask people, ethnicity by ethnicity, where they wish to belong. If they say we want to be part of the Janjaweed North, where once in a while you lose your daughter, your wife could be raped, oh well and good, we let them go. I am a Democrat. I'm not going to force anybody to do anything. And Biafra must come via a referendum. People must agree to it. We are not forcing anyone to do anything. Everything we are saying and doing is geared towards one outcome, a referendum. If they agree, fine. If they don't agree.
So who is going to organize this referendum that you've been talking about?
The United Nations will have to organize it at the right time. They will.
If it is not organized, what is your plan B?
We continue with civil unrest and civil disobedience, boycott of elections. As one of our great heroes said, we will boycott all boycottables until we get what we want. The British never wanted to leave Africa, but they did. Russia never wanted the Soviet Union to break up, but it did. Serbia never wanted Yugoslavia to break up, but it did. Sudan never wanted South Sudan. They never wanted South Sudan to be free. They're free today. Ethiopia never wanted, excuse me, Eritrea to be free, but today Eritrea is free. So that tells you all you need to know. It is not in their hands because you know what? Power belongs to the people. Anything we want is what we're going to get.
Yes. That is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu interview, which he granted with Delhi. He have already said everything the way it is, and you all have heard everything. If you have watched to this stage, we say thank you, kudos to it, at least, meaning you are one of the lovers of freedom and you love what we are doing here. It is very nice to be here, and keep following us. You'll be hearing the latest and what is happening around the world. That is why we are here for you. In fact, like, subscribe, and share it for everyone to see things happening in Biafra land. So thank you for watching.